So we're live. Said I was going to do 3 videos a week. So here we are. So I'm sitting in our Odessa yard. It's a little bright outside. I had to come in. I had to fix some hoses and the product line on my trailer. The middle line's actually got a hole in it. They've got a weld so that I can do my job. So I'm waiting to get in the shop here to get that done. So I thought today I'd do. Had a bunch of people asking questions about Brady and working for Brady and different things like that. So I figured I'd do a kind of a recruiting video, I guess you would call it. I'm just going to give you the facts. This is what it is. This is how it is. You know, something like that. Give me just a second. So, sorry about that. Thought I heard something ticking. So, Brady Trucking, what I like about them, this video is not brought to you by Pepsi, but I do recommend a good Coke one. Brady Trucking, at least in the Permian, and that's what we're going to speak about is the Permian Basin, Texas, New Mexico, because I've not worked for them in North Dakota. I can't speak to that. I've not worked for them in any of their other locations. I can't speak to that. This is a family atmosphere. All the managers here really do care, and I'm not saying that as BS. I mean, they really do. When I came out here, I've got a wedding to this month, and when you first come out, they want you to stay your first tour of duty, as I call it. They want you to stay for 6 weeks. Well, this wedding falls at about 4.5 weeks for me, 5 weeks. And they were straight up, hey, we'll make it work. This is you got a family thing, you got something you got to go to, we're going to make that work. And they did. So I'm going to get to fly back to Ohio for this wedding. I don't have to miss my brother's wedding because Brady looks at it. They take care of their drivers. Especially down here, they really try to make sure they accommodate everybody. But that being said, you also need to be willing to, if you've got home time scheduled and a guy like this guy in the truck next to me, let's say he's got a family thing he's got to go to, but there's too many people scheduled off. Someone's got to be willing to say, hey, we can push my home time back a few days, or I can go home a little earlier than I'd planned, so that this guy can go home for this family event. Pay. Let's hold on. We'll get to that. Let's stick on the whole time. So once you're out here, you get through your first tour, you can literally fill out your off time for the whole year and hand it in, and then our operations supervisor, Larry Ridge, put it in the computer and make sure that you can take that home time off. We don't have too many people off at one time. So you can do 3 weeks on with like 4 or 5 days off, week off, however you want to do it. My recommendation is at least just go 4 weeks, go a month, and then go home for a month or for a week. That's just my recommendation. I'm doing like a 4-6 thing, so 4 4 weeks on with like 5 days off, and then 6 weeks on with 7 days off, and back and forth. And that's the way I'm rotating. As far as pay goes, there are plenty of companies down here that will pay a little bit more than what Brady pays. Okay. Here's why I'm not at another company. Brady's benefits are better. The way they treat you's better. The equipment's better. And they have more customers. So, this other company might pay you more, but Brady's got more customers, more steady work. Now, don't get me wrong. Everyone who's ever worked in the oil field or is getting ready to come down here needs to understand that any type of oil or gas industry is a roller coaster. You'll go a week and a half, 2 weeks, 6 months, and it is literally at the peak. And everything's going great. You're making money hand over fist, and then you'll go a week, and it's down here. Wells are going down, having problems with the frac. There's just all kinds of little things that can happen to slow up work. The nice thing about Brady, especially now, just in the last week, there's a lot more going on, and they've opened up the doors for other business so that drivers are staying busy. They're hauling sand from a mine to storage facilities, not just picking it up and going to the frac locations. They just signed a thing with an oil company. They're pulling crude down to San Antonio, or just south of San Antonio, and I think that's they're guaranteed like 12,000 barrels a week or something to move down there. So that's just extra work. You got hazmat and tanker, you're sitting here and we're a little slow, they can throw you on something like that. Now, I don't know how long that's going to be going on. It just started. That would be something to talk with the recruiter or the management team once you got to the Permian. Another thing I like about them is the equipment. So, I'm a Kenworth fan. I've always been a Kenworth fan. I will probably always be a Kenworth fan. But my second on the list is always going to be Peterbilt. And like I said in the previous video, 99% of our fleet is Peterbilt. We've got really nice trucks. As a matter of fact, I can probably show you this one next to us. The guy's sleeping. Let me just flip the camera around here. We'll do it like that. So that's a cream and kind of a brownish fender. It's a little dirty. I mean, a guy just got in here about 20 minutes ago, and I seen him out on site. So we got really nice. You can probably kind of see. So, and I don't know if you can see it real well, but if you look back there, down the right-hand side, those are all brand new trailers they're fixing to put in rotation and start getting rid of some of the older ones. Mr. Brady is, well, he's not like any other owner you're ever going to meet. He's very, looks like my camera froze, so I'm sorry. So Mr. Brady's unlike any owner you're ever going to meet. Chuck Johnson is our president of the company, and Mr. Brady is literally down here in the Permian working. His truck's parked out front. He's in his pickup truck. I don't know what he had going on, but he's down here working. I mean, you'll see him on site. You'll see him doing heavy haul. You'll see him doing just a little bit of everything. He stays real busy, and he's not the type of owner that, oh, I'm the owner and doesn't want to talk to you. He's the first one to come out and talk to you. He's the first one to see what's going on with us as drivers. It says it in their advertising. It's a company built by truck drivers for truck drivers. And since I've been here, I feel like that's a true statement. They've, the equipment set up to keep us comfy. The shops, we have shops at our Carlsbad yard. Mechanics are top notch. Odessa is always busy, so it may take you a little longer to get in, but they'll get you in, they'll get you fixed so that you can get back out and make money. Another reason I've enjoyed working here is the trainer here with a lot of the guys. Is there's this camaraderie of, we work for Brady. We're going to help another Brady driver, period. You don't see a lot of guys stopping on the side of the road to help out other trucks anymore. If you see a Brady truck on the side of the road, you're probably going to see 2 or 3 or 4 of them, because there's other 3 are going to stop to see if they can help get him going. The trainers here are not your typical, oh, I've trained him, he's good, and they never talk to you again. These guys, you see them on site, you got a question, they'll get it answered for you. Our field coordinators are all really sharp guys, and I believe all of them drove before they became coordinators. So, not going to be a real long video today, so let me just summarize my thoughts. Would I recommend anybody to come down to West Texas and work for Brady Trucking? Absolutely. I'm also, even as a recruiting video, don't use my name. I want you to come here because you want to come here. I don't want you to come here because I talked you into it and I'm getting, whatever the recruiting bonus is for getting you down here. I don't need it. And a lot of times I feel like guys kind of BS you, because if you stay for however long it is down here, that they get some money, and I don't need it. So please don't put my name on the application. If this video helps you come down here and you see me, just come over and tell me, hey man, your video convinced me to come down here. That's thanks enough for me to know that I'm reaching people and that it's kind of working. I don't need to be paid for telling another driver the truth. And another thing, if you get down here and you need help with anything and you see me, just come ask. And I'll do whatever I can to help you out. Teach you how to fix hoses, whatever. So, my recommendation to anybody is yes, sign on with Brady. We've got good equipment, we got good people, we got good managers, we got great dispatchers. Those ladies work their asses off. Great dispatchers. If I ever get a chance to go up to Utah to meet any of them, I swear to God, I'm taking them all to dinner. I don't know if my wife will approve of me taking like 5-6 women to dinner, but I may have to fly my wife to Utah to go with us, because them women keep me moving, and women keep money in my pocket, and they got a really, really rough job. So if you do come out here, one word of advice, treat them with respect and kindness. They've got a tough job, and they're trying to make sure everyone stays moving, and everything down here changes day to day. So as far as this customer's busy, that customer's busy, so on and so forth. But yeah, come on down. You know, give Jason in recruiting a call. Get a hold of him. Tell him you want to come to the Permian. You want to come down here and make some money. You want to come down here and learn how to, if you've never done it, you got driving experience, we will train you to pull a bulk pneumatic trailer. It is easy. I don't want anyone thinking that this is some tough job. This is by far the easiest job I've ever had. Simple. Don't have to worry about the freight shifting, falling over, and you got to spend hours back here restacking freight because the guy on the dock's not going to do it. You know, it's not liquid. It doesn't slosh around and get you all over the place. You don't have to worry about really securing the freight like on a flatbed out there sweating your ass off throwing tarps. Done that for a long time. Let's see here. And numerous other things. You know, this is drag some hoses, hook them up, blow the sand off. It's simple. If you learn the tricks to make your job easier as you go, and your trainers will show you a lot of those tricks. So for now, I'm going to get off of here. Please comment on the video, share the video, and let me know if you got questions. You know, I tend to do extra videos when people have questions. I like to answer them in a video, not just a comment. That way, if there's more than one part to the question, I can answer it in the whole and make it a little easier. So, if you got any questions about Brady, you know, feel free to put them on here, but also get with the recruiters. And Jason Corral, the guy, will not BS you. He's a straightforward guy. He's going to tell you like it is and what we got going on down here, and he probably knows more about that than I do because I just haul sand. So, give Brady a call. And like I said, if you got any questions, just stick them on here. Thanks a lot, guys.